Hi everybody, welcome back to the chat. This is going to be a reading on what do you have to know right now. There are 4 piles in the description box or the comments. You can pause the video and pick a number right now. Let's get into it right away, alright? Pile 1. What does pile 1 need to know right now? What does pile 1 need to know right now? What does pile 1 need to know right now? What does pile 1 need to know right now? You could be on the outs with some kind of water sign here, Page of Cups and the Tower. Or defensive over some kind of fishy message. Could have been a message that you received. I feel like you were getting downloads about what is the best move to make here with the Justice and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck and the Ten of Cups. Okay, I am seeing this as like some kind of situationship or flirtationship, some relationship here. I feel like you've had to set boundaries here because you are really attracted to this person, but I feel like you are looking for a long-term vision, something that will increase abundance for you, right? And I don't think that you are going to be swept up by just flirty personalities. I feel like you've had to say a lot of, like, you've had to say no to a lot of things this year for your stability. And you do have an obsessive personality. You feel like when you get into somebody, I feel like your luck changes for the better for a bit. So, like, love bombing enchants you. I'm getting that with the beetle in the center of the devil because I heard beetles are good luck, right? Or something like that. But what I'm seeing mainly is you're looking for a commitment. I feel like the rest of the options around you are not exactly providing that. They have an air of immaturity to them and they can't be trusted, or at least you think so. I feel like you are very trusting, but you've had to become very stern. Uh, you find success in identifying what you don't want, right? So that's helping you stay more focused. And I feel like that's coming in for you as your mental health gets better and better. So I feel like this could have been like a long term journey of multiple heartbreaks and deception, words, actions, patterns you've experienced that are leaving your cup empty. And I think now you're becoming more vigilant in the fight against your obsessions. And I see that it's going to be very lucky for you in terms of finances and as well as manifesting a new connection here that is emotionally fulfilling. All right, so keep your head up, pile one. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Hey, pile two. This is going to be your reading here for what do you need to know right now. Let's get into it right away. Pile two. What does pile two need to know? What does pile two need to know right now? One more. What does pile two need to know right now? Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. You could be on the outs with a fire sign or earth. I feel like you're turning away from disappointing situations that could be passionate in nature. Pile one may also be your pile. The main energy here I'm seeing is now you're becoming obsessed with your own confidence. You're trying to grow a family. Some of you could have kids already. You're learning how to expand your family, right? That's something that's giving uh, a stronger vibe in this reading as opposed to the second one. You may be tired of old ways of achievements, manifesting what your desires were. Feel like you're revamping that. You could be taking in new knowledge about destiny creation, manifestation, right? I feel like you could be stalking your family here. The thing you need to know here is that I'm seeing that in this isolation, there is new fortune. This is almost, a very similar message to Pile 1. So it may have hurt you to start over from scratch, but you're still doing it. I feel like that's your best bet. I feel like you're giving up on an old way of achieving your dreams. Something you're feeling resistance when you're doing things the old way or the comfortable way. So you're making a new life for yourself through an open mind and catering to your confidence. You're going to work in that direction now and become magnetic, right? So like you're going to focus more on that instead of being particular about fancies, right? And I see it paying off for you. I feel like you are going to have some abundance in the family department and in the financial department. This situation has to do with putting fears to rest. You could be very anxious about the future, but that's the same thing disturbing your momentum. So the tarot is calling for you to become more present with the process and leave the worry outside. There's nothing to worry about. It's as sure as day. It's daytime after nighttime that your fortune will be there. If you could somehow, I know that's not easy, I've had to struggle with that. I still do sometimes. If you could somehow put your worry in a jar somewhere and turn your back on it, maybe the day will be better. No? Alright, Pile 2, I love you guys. See you later. Bye bye. Yo, Pile 3, this is going to be a reading for what do you need to know right now. Let's get into it right away. What does my Pile 3 need to know right now? I'm going to get that. Two of Wands. Okay, it's Two of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, Four of Wands, Strength, Three of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what you need to know here, Pile 3, is that there could be a conversation looming above you, something that you're going to have to discuss with somebody who may have insulted you in the past, or you could tell that incendiary conversation is about to happen, all right? So it could be someone that you are going to reprimand. And until you have this conversation, I feel like there won't be a shift in your home or stability. There are good times waiting for you at the other side of this conversation. This could be a conversation between you and a superior, a boss, a manager, or some kind of landlady, or this is something where you need to delegate something to your subordinate, right? I feel like you do have a lot of care and love for this person, but it is going to be a rough conversation. It's a hard talk that you're going to have, and it could end up in a separation here, a severance. But I feel like your karma is going to clear up right after that. This is something that needs to happen. Um, you're going to have to communicate honestly about how you felt. Perhaps this person stepped out of their boundary and ruined things for good, but perhaps the conversation has been being delayed for whatever reason. You both have to stand away from each other for some reason or the other. And that left this severance pending. All right, so I feel like you're gonna light their ass up, and nothing can prevent this. It had to happen, and you don't appreciate their reckless behavior, and it's something that it's still gonna hurt you to punish them, right? But I feel like you know that it's still the best because you're not gonna let your self-respect be on the back seat. And that's it. I feel like you don't want uncommitted energy around you, and I feel like this person was not honoring uh, you for whatever reason. Take it how it resonates for your situation. There's an imbalance here in honor, and because of that, I feel like you're going to make the decision that, hey, I could do bad all by myself. I don't need you around to enjoy the benefits when you're not here in the trenches with me. So I feel like you're going to tell off a colleague or someone who works under you, yeah? And it's going to be for the better, for both of you, right? So do it. All right, I'll let you guys see you later. Bye-bye. Hey, Pal 4, this is going to be your reading here for what do you need to know right now. Let's get into it right away. Pile 4. What does Pile 4 need to know right now? What does Pile 4 need to know right now? Six of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. The Devil, Six of Wands. The Emperor, Two of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Excuse me. Some of you could be traveling here. I'm seeing a healing energy. Someone could be giving you a gift. Someone coming in. Could be an earth or fire sign. Capricorn. Aries. Someone is coming to give you a gift, which is going to help you grow. I don't know what this gift is. Some of you could be money here. Some of you could be getting a sponsorship or a scholarship here. It's based on some kind of contract. All right. And I'm seeing that this is going to increase your confidence here. Some of you could be getting access to a network, right? So some of you could be joining a group. And this could come as a test for you in some ways, but I do feel that you are going to increase your value here. You're going to get a lot of attention, and people are going to ask you a lot of questions. I feel like you will be able to answer those questions. And it is a situation that might feed your ego a little bit. So that's just something to be aware of. I'm not saying it's a bad situation. It's a good situation. But just be aware of temptation. I feel like you're going to fit right in. All right? And you're going to be accepted here. This could be something in career for a lot of you. I feel like it is. I feel like it's some kind of promotion in the workplace, or you're going to start the new activity and right away it's going to feel like home, and it may get a little rocky along the way afterwards. But overall, you are going to make the best of the situation. I just want to reassure you that this is great. Uh, a lot of people are going to ask you questions like, how did you do this? What did you do that? Like, they need your advice because it seems like you're going to be the showstopper in this situation. And I see it growing for you. And it's going to feel like you worked hard on changing this. And it's going to increase your finances and abilities. Okay, I feel like not only at the place are you going to be getting asked questions, but people could be messaging you afterwards as well or contacting you via email. They like the way you explain things. So I kind of feel like they're not going to leave you alone, right? Like people are going to want your expertise on this to the point of annoyance. So just be ready of that. All right, pal. I love you guys. See you later. Take care.